Welcome to Authentic Living with Tepo. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tepo Patience Mafajani and welcome to Authentic Living with Tepo. Shoo! I bet like but I'm back guys, and welcome officially to my first video of 2023. And in today's video I want us to talk about all things 2022 for your goal. So I just got a moment to reflect on my previous year, and I thought I could come to your screens and share with you what was going on and what was up with your girl, because a lot of things sure did happen. And if you are new on this channel, thank you very much for taking your time to click on my video, and I hope that you are going to like the content and we can begin our journey together. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Turn on the notification bell and make sure that you like and comment so that we can have an interaction. So let's get right into the video. I don't know where I'm going to start, but yeah, 2022 started so well for me. No, it didn't, because a lot of things my 2021 was not necessarily pleasant. So I started most part of my 2022 in therapy, because your girl was going through the most. I think for you to get a full update of what happened in the first and second quarter of my 2022 rather, you should go and visit and watch one of my life update videos that I've made last year. But all in all, 2022 was a roller coaster of emotion for your girl, but a lot of good things really happened, and I want to get on to the last quarter of 2022 because that was the most exciting quarter of my life. So your girl, first off, around September, I got promoted. Yeah, your girl got promoted to management level in an NGO that I work in. You know, it was something that I really wanted because I've always wanted to progress in NGO. So a lot of good things happened around October and November for myself. And trying to absorb the promotion, news. Your girl got an opportunity to have a very first international trip to Ghana. I know most of you guys who follow me on my other social media platforms got to see some snippets of my journey or my trip to Ghana. So I went to Accra, Ghana on the 31st of October till the 5th of November, and I went to an all Africa Youth Congress, which was sponsored under the All Africa Conference of Churches. And basically how I got to know about it was through my friend. Shout out to you, Naomi Sima, my G for days. So because I know he's into this church things and international church organizations and stuff, he invited me and said you should try your luck and just apply to be a part of the delegates on the upcoming Congress. So what I did is I did apply, they accepted me, and then I had to look for sponsorships, which are very hard, by the way, guys. The logistics behind my Ghana trip were just so sad. At some point I wanted to just give up, and even the moment I was in Gaborone at the airport, I couldn't believe that I'm finally leaving for Ghana. But the Lord came through for your girl, and the AACC did sponsor part of my trip, and it was a very good experience for me. So what I basically went there to do was to meet other young African minds who are so passionate about what they do in their respective areas of operation. You know, some are business people, some are politicians. You know, they're doing so many good things in their own right, and I went there to interact and make networks. They might just benefit, or they are going to benefit me in the future. It was a very nice experience. Ghana was so hot, guys, and there were a lot of West Africans. No offense, but I love them, by the way. So it was like a very good time that I had there. And your girl had an opportunity to present in a continental stage, and I was given a chance to run one of the side workshops, and I talked on keeping the child safe, an African child safe, and it was a jump. The people loved my presentation, you know, and it was something that was so close to my heart. Remember, I am a psychologist by profession. I love working with children. I run a tutoring company. I work well with children, and it was just something that I loved. It was my passion. I love issues of child welfare, you know, their social welfare, their educational development, and all their social welfare in a whole. So it was a very nice experience for myself. And yeah, went to Ghana, came back. You know, it was my first time flying, guys, but I had no bad experience flying and stuff. It was just so nice. I remember I'm pretty sure I get my flight back when I was in Ethiopia, because we were connecting Gaborone to Ethiopia to Ghana the same way back to Botswana. We would sleep in Ethiopia and go back to Botswana. It was so nice. I got to meet on my way to Ghana. I got to meet the band Yaga Kofi Olamide. Papa Lubinda, Papa Lubinda, Okay, all right. So yeah, your girl had quite an experience. It was so nice, you know. The people, you know, our African brothers and sisters are just so kind and nice. And you know, let's not talk about West African men. Those people, they know how to worship women. It was so nice, you know, the brotherly love and everything. It was such an experience for myself. So yeah, Ghana trip done with that. I'm hoping to make a documentary. I know it's late, but I'm hoping to make a documentary about my trip, with a compilation of, you know, the videos that I took in Ghana and stuff, and my experience, my flight experience and everything. So look out for that very soon, before the end of January, or beginning of February. So hold me accountable, guys. So yeah, and then when I came back from Ghana, I got into my new role as a senior community health worker. The one was a roller coaster of emotions, you know, because management is actually not for the faint-hearted, especially when you were from a junior level. So it was difficult at first, but I had so many people who were supporting me throughout the journey until I did gel in and adapted to the roles that were assigned to me, my new roles as management. And I remember the golden lesson rather that I learned in management or in leadership was that at some point you need to stop asking yourself what kind of leader you should be, but rather ask yourself, what kind of leader does this people need me to be? Because we are leaders in different areas of our life. We've been leaders before, and one thing that we forget is that leadership styles are not a one size fit all. You need to study and learn the kind of people that you're assigned to at that moment and see which leadership style will fit, because people are just so different, and you need to take time to study people and to study yourself under those people as well, so that you can see what works for the both of you. So that is one golden lesson that I learned in leadership. And yeah, it ended up being okay. I ended up adapting well. I ended up adapting well to my role. And the other nice thing that happened to your girl was school. Drum rolls. Your girl is an MSc candidate. So I got a chance or an opportunity to apply for partial scholarship with the UNICEF through the Malawi University, and I got enrolled in Master of Science in Organizational Psychology. For those who have been following me for a very long time, especially on my Facebook, would know that I have a passion for industrial organizational psychology, and my passion for, workplace mental health and welfare of employees. It's something that has always been a passion for me. And when I got an opportunity to study with a scholarship, which is 85% scholarship, I jumped. I said, girl, you are doing this. You are pursuing this master's. So I started my master's around November when I was from Ghana. And yeah, your girl has done well. Guess what? In my induction module, I got 100%. Girl! So I was so proud of myself, still am proud of myself, and I can't wait to see my journey in academics unfold. There's so many things that I want to do, guys, and I thought for a second that I would first start with a master's degree in clinical psychology, but things just took their own turn. But it's still fine. I can always come back and do it, because that is actually the plan. So yeah, your girl is a master's student right now online, and one of the lessons I learned from that is to learn how to manage my time well. Full-time work, and then you are like a part-time student online, and then you are trying to run a business, and you're trying to do all your other community development plans. It has been a stretch for me. At some point I would cry in front of an assignment, and but at the end of the day, one other thing that I think is my motivation is that I pay for myself. So because it was just like full sponsorship and stuff. But paying for yourself is the peaks, I would just push and push, because I knew that was my hard-earned money. So I can't just look at an assignment while there's a deadline and I don't do it. So that is one of my motivations. But I've learned the golden principle of time management. I think it's something that has always been there, but I have been just piling up some work until my work schedules and deadlines. But I learned to make it. I learned to divide my time so well. And advice to everyone who wants to study. I'm still working and stuff. You can never have enough time. All you need to do is to learn how to multitask and prioritize and manage your time well. So I'm looking forward to hearing you, Hans, out there. You guys are going for scholarships, and you guys are actually going to fetch your second degrees, your first degrees, or whatever qualification that you have been meaning to attain. So you are. And then what else happened? Then came December. December was a whole movie for myself, because I went through a lot that I cannot tell right now, and I hope as the experience matures, I'll be able to share with you in this platform. But one thing you should know is that your girl was going through it, and my sanity was challenged, my mental health was challenged. 2 days ago, and I'm like, oh, you nearly went down with the year. But all in all, as I conclude this video, as I conclude with this video, one golden thing I learned with 2022 in my own life is that of energies. You know what? The energies that you allow into your life, they really matter. If you can analyze, for me in 2022, the Lord has been gracious. I don't want to, I don't want to just disrespect the Lord and say he did not bless me, he did not come through for me. That man did. He really did in all aspects of my life. But the problem was the people that I was surrounding myself with and the people that I was letting into my life. Guys, it's not even funny. But anyways, yeah, sorry, coming back to that. The energies that we allowed, or the energies that are allowed in my life, they're the ones who contaminated the whole blessings, and I felt so cursed with all those blessings that I've just outlined for you. I felt so cursed. I remember I made a prayer to God and say, I don't want these things, just take them away. They don't matter because I'm actually having a bad time right now. They felt like a curse because the energies around it were diluting it. And I wouldn't necessarily blame it on the people. I would blame myself as well because I allowed them into my life. I allowed them in those certain parts of my life. But all in all, what they did was they did not serve me, but rather they just made the environment not conducive for my blessings to grow or for my blessings to make an impact or to matter. So what I can advise you guys in this year is that be aware, be selective of the energies that you allow around yourself, rather, and to make sure that you are selective with the things that you involve yourself in as well. Pray for discernment, pray for wisdom, so that the Lord can help you. That is just precisely my advice to you guys. This was just a mini life update and me ranting to you guys and venting out about the last quarter of my year. And I hope you guys can share with me some of your reflections on your year and the lessons that you have bagged, and maybe the advice that you have for people out there. But all in all, I hope to see you guys again on my next video, and I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and put on the notification bell, because there's so much more that is coming from me to you guys. And I love you, the love of God. Mwah, happy new year, and see you again on my next video. Ciao ciao.